triggered export restrictions that could reshape the entire semiconductor landscape. This is the opening salvo in a technological Cold War. In a stunning move that rocked the tech world, the US Commerce Department announced new rules that will require special licenses for advanced AI chip exports to Malaysia and Thailand. These Southeast Asian nations, recognized as critical hubs in the AI infrastructure network, have now found themselves in America's crosshairs. The reasons behind these sweeping restrictions: grave national security concerns. Intelligence reports have indicated that these countries have become backdoors for China to access technology that America has banned. It seems that Chinese operatives have been using complex networks to circumvent established export controls. This move marks a significant escalation in the ongoing technological Cold War, with the potential to drastically alter the landscape of the global semiconductor industry. Chinese operatives using complex networks to circumvent export controls. Market reaction was immediate and brutal. Nvidia stock trembled. The company powering 80% of global AI training now faces barriers to fastest growing markets. But this isn't just about one company. It's about an entire sector of the tech industry, and the ripple effect was felt far and wide. Major tech companies were caught in the fallout. Oracle, a giant in database management software, had been planning a $6.5 billion investment in Malaysia. That now hangs in the balance. Google's plans for expansion in Thailand are now shrouded in uncertainty, and it doesn't stop there. Microsoft and Amazon, two behemoths in the world of cloud computing, have invested billions in these regions. Their plans for growth are now in jeopardy. It's a seismic shift that has sent shockwaves through the tech industry and beyond. The implications are wide-ranging. The global AI industry, once a high-speed train, is now more akin to a game of chess, with each move meticulously planned and executed. The ban has upended the status quo, creating a new landscape that companies will have to navigate. But amidst the chaos, there's a silver lining. US companies have been granted a grace period. It's economic nationalism disguised as national security. It's a move that could bolster the domestic tech industry, even as it sends tremors through the global market. What happens next is anyone's guess. But one thing is certain. In the world of AI and semiconductors, nothing will ever be the same. Oracle's $6.5 billion Malaysian investment, Google's Thailand expansion, Microsoft and Amazon's cloud computing billions, everything changed overnight. This isn't just about chips, it's about who controls AI's future. Malaysia and Thailand face an impossible choice. Prove loyalty to American tech interests, or risk being cut off from the AI revolution. The implications of this monumental decision are far-reaching, sending shockwaves through the global tech industry. Suddenly, nations are being forced to pick sides in a battle they didn't start. The stakes? Nothing less than access to the most powerful technology of our time: artificial intelligence. This isn't just a bilateral issue between the United States and China anymore. We're witnessing the birth of a new global order, dictated by who holds the keys to AI technology. The chip export restrictions have set in motion a potential domino effect, reverberating across borders and oceans. In Singapore, prosecutors are taking action, charging 3 individuals for misrepresenting AI server destinations. This signals a stern warning to others who might try to circumvent the new controls. Meanwhile, South Korea, an influential player in the semiconductor industry, is reviewing its export policies in light of the recent developments. Over in Europe, there's talk of retaliation. The European Union, keen on promoting its digital sovereignty, might not take kindly to the US's unilateral actions. There's already been chatter about a European Chips Act, designed to bolster the continent's semiconductor capabilities. Could this be the nudge they needed to accelerate their plans? The global consequences of this tech war are just beginning to unfold. Nations are being compelled to reassess their allegiances, their policies, and their future in the AI landscape. It's a high-stakes game of chess, with AI technology as the queen piece. The domino effect accelerates globally. Singapore prosecutors charged 3 for misrepresenting AI server destinations. South Korea reviewing export policies. The EU considering retaliation. This is the new world order in the era of AI. Winners, American cloud providers with exemptions, Intel and AMD, suddenly more competitive. Losers, independent AI startups, Southeast Asian tech ambitions, global supply chain efficiency. This seismic shift in the global AI industry has created a clear division between those who stand to gain and those who face significant losses. Among the victors, American cloud providers are breathing a sigh of relief. Thanks to exemptions, they can continue to operate in an ever-expanding, cloud-driven economy. Intel and AMD, long-standing giants of the semiconductor industry, find themselves in a more competitive position. With Nvidia's GPUs facing export restrictions, the field is wide open for these companies to assert their dominance. However, the picture isn't as rosy for everyone. Independent AI startups, once the breeding ground for innovation and disruption, are now grappling with substantial barriers. With restricted access to crucial AI chips, their ability to innovate is under significant threat. These startups find themselves in uncharted waters, navigating an industry that is changing faster than they can adapt. The ripples of this decision extend far beyond the United States. Southeast Asian nations, who had been nurturing ambitious tech dreams, now face a considerable setback. They must either align themselves with American tech interests or risk being left behind in the AI revolution. Moreover, the global supply chain, known for its efficiency and interconnectivity, is under strain. Export restrictions on AI chips could lead to bottlenecks, disrupting the smooth flow of goods and services and potentially inflating costs. The Biden AI diffusion rule covered 150 countries. This new approach, surgical precision targeting specific smuggling routes. This development is not just another policy change, it's a strategic move in economic warfare designed for maximum impact. The chessboard of the global AI industry has been upended, and the pieces are still in motion. As the dust settles, the winners and losers of this tech Cold War are beginning to emerge. Industry insiders say this is just the opening move. More countries could be added. Vietnam, India, even European nations reportedly under review. The landscape of the global AI industry is shifting beneath us, and the tremors are being felt in every corner of the world. This isn't just a trade war. It's a battle for control of the future, a battle for AI supremacy. This is not just about national security, it's about economic dominance. It's about the power to shape the future of technology, to decide who gets to be a part of the AI revolution and who gets left behind. The list of countries could expand, the stakes could rise, and the impact could be far-reaching. This is a story that is still unfolding. In the midst of this, Washington is buzzing. Lobbyists are swarming the Capitol, making their case, trying to influence the trajectory of this tech war. Tech executives are booking emergency flights to DC, desperate to have their voices heard. The decisions that will be made in the coming weeks and months will not just determine the fate of individual companies or even entire countries, but the future of AI itself. The world is watching, waiting for the next move in this high-stakes game. The chips are down, the players are in place, and the game is on. The future of AI is being decided not in labs and research facilities, but in the corridors of power, in hushed conversations and behind closed doors. Right now, lobbyists flood Washington. Tech executives book emergency flights to DC. The future of AI depends on decisions made behind closed doors.